Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. It is February 23rd. It's Friday, so happy Friday to all of you. I want to say welcome back. A lot of you, I still see me. Let me know in the chat. All right, and Rumble should be streaming as well, so hopefully you guys can see me on Rumble too. But welcome. So Financial Fridays is all financial. So you guys feel free. I'm going to hold up my new email address where you can send your questions. So starcanashores@gmail.com. So this is where you can send your questions about financials for Fridays. So I will be choosing 4 to 5 questions for each Friday. And we will really pull cards and kind of deep dive and see what's going on out there. So feel free to email starcanashores@gmail.com. So that'll be for the financial shows. Also, don't forget to like and share. I'd really appreciate that. And also, just a reminder, if you didn't see last night's show, it was my first show back since this little pause. And there is a new website, so I want to share that with you. So that's arcanashores.net. This is where you can find me now to schedule a personal reading and keeping the prices very reasonable. General readings, financial, personal, whatever it may be that you need help with. Also teaching tarot. So you can find all of that on my website, arcanashores.net. And also, guys, I want to share screen also. If you guys have questions about finances, about how to invest, if you want XRP, all that good stuff, we want to know about XRP and learn everything about the quantum financial system. I also want to share with you guys can go to QFS1776.com. And yes, that is Mel Carmine's website, but he will help you. The team over there will help you understand the financial system. So it's very handy. I'm slowly learning more and more about it. So definitely take a look at that QFS 1776. Very cool. And he will also be on the show. He'll be coming on the show, coming back. And we'll do all things financial, taking a look at the quantum system, XRP, gold, silver, all of it. And also feel free to ask about possible, cryptos that you're invested in, anything financial, feel free. So that's what this show will be about on Fridays. Thank you all. And let me know in the chat did I lose connection? Hopefully I didn't lose connection, but let me know out there if something did glitch. Thank you. So let's get started. So I did pull some questions in from the emails that you guys did send in. So let me pull up a few of them. The first one we're going to do, this is huge. So this is one that we're all asking periodically as we've been waiting for years. We've been waiting about 4 years now to see changes happening about the mass abundance, debt forgiveness, quantum financial system, the Sara, reevaluation. So will it all be activated this year in the physical for this year 2024? So that's what we're going to ask the cards first. We're going to ask, are we going to see all this come to fruition this year of 2024? So let's take a look. So mass abundance, debt forgiveness, the whole quantum financial system, the Sara, reevaluation. Will this be activated this year into the physical of 2024? Here we go. We do have the High Priestess. We have the King of Wands. We also have the Six of Swords. So the High Priestess, the King of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So we are closer than we've ever been before. The mass abundance, debt forgiveness. I feel like with this High Priestess coming through, it's about really opening up our intuition about that, and also taking a look around at the other messages that are being thrown around out there about mass abundance and the Nisargasura as well, because there's a lot of false information. There's a lot of, unfortunately, there's people that are playing off the fear of the collective to intrigue them to watch or intrigue them to keep having that hopium, I guess you could say. So a lot of that is out there. So we need to use our discernment, our intuition. King of Wands, Six of Swords. Yes, there's major changes for 2024. So it is a big yes that this is coming, but do remember to use your discernment on exactly the way you're hearing it being portrayed is not exactly what it will be like. Okay. So that is very loud and clear with that high priestess. It wouldn't have come out. Spirit is trying to show us to listen to your intuition, be very logical. And also, if it seems really, really just really out there, far out, it's probably not going to be in those terms. So are we going to wake up one morning and have a major amount of money in our accounts? Probably not. Probably not. So that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to say with the high priestess. We need to use our discernment, as you all do. You guys are very good about that. But that's a big yes. So we are going to see big changes this year, 2024. So I'm going to move forward to our next question. It is about the massive dramatic tower moment for the whole financial system. So this would be the crash. This would be the takedown. So nothing can be rebuilt without it coming down, crashing down, right? So let's take a look at that. Is the dramatic tower moment for the financial system falling within the next 8 weeks? Let's take a look. So is this going to happen? Are we going to see it within the next 8 weeks? And I'm not a financial advisor. I just have to say it because I'm on YouTube. So I'm not a financial advisor at all. And also, I'm not going to throw dates out there because I just don't believe that we could have the dates. Okay, so everything's going to happen in its own time. So let's take a look. But will this happen approximately within the 8 weeks? Let's see. Are we going to see the tower moment? Here we go. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. And pull another one too, Queen of Pentacles. So within the next 8 weeks, we see action being taken. We see communication. We see awareness of it. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, that Two of Wands. So there's different directions for the financial system. This isn't necessarily showing us a tower moment within the next 8 weeks. I wish, because we've been waiting for so long already. We want to see it just crash down, tumble so that it can be rebuilt. But we also have to remember it's not going to happen until Trump is back. That's also a factor that plays a major role. So I believe, and this is just my opinion, I believe he would need to come back first in order for all of this to really be set into action, for us to see that abundance, for us to see relief for the American people and around the world as well. But I do think that has to happen first. Yes, the financial system is already crumbling. It's just terrible, right? So yes, it's already set into action, set into play. But to really have that dramatic tower moment of a timeline shift, a dramatic shift, that's going to happen when he's back. The good things will be coming when he's back. So that's what I'm feeling with this question. And big thanks to those of you that sent in this question. That question was really popular. So a lot of you were asking about that. So thank you all for requesting. And now we're going to move forward to silver. And when I'm done with these questions, I will move on into the chat, the live chat, and I'll take a look at what you guys have in there. So thank you all. Throw in whatever you want in that live chat, and I'll pull you in too, and we'll pull some cards. So let's take a look at this next one. Is silver. Is the low now for silver price at $22.50 an ounce? Gold energy check will be just after silver, but let's take a look at silver. So is the new low for silver at $22.50 an ounce? Here we go. we have the Lovers card and the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Empress. So any financial reading, obviously it's not a love reading, but any financial reading, to get the Lovers, it is Gemini. So we're going to go with tarot and numerology when you do a financial reading. And these are things I teach in my tarot teachings as well. So if you're interested, I can show you how you do that. You have to intertwine all of the zodiacs as well as the numerology. So we have June, we have the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Taurus energy of the Empress. So we're looking at April to June. We see possibly a drop. We see a drop, and there's a lower low than the 2250. So is the low now? Currently, yes, it is 2250 is the low right now. But this is showing us that it is going to go lower, possibly in Empress season. So that would be Taurus and moving into Gemini, Taurus to Gemini. That will be the time period that we will see a lower number according to Spirit and Tarot. That is the message that we're receiving. So very interesting, very interesting. Now let's take a look at gold. Let's just do an energy check for gold. For those of you out there that have gold, I'm sure you're curious just to see. So let's take a look for gold. What is the energy? What are we going to see happening with gold? Here we go. So we have the Page of Swords. We have the Five of Wands. We also have the Page of Pentacles. Let's move a little further. It's not very active. It looks like it's going to stay in its high that it is. It's going to kind of stay stagnant. It's a standoffish energy here. And then we do have the Chariot. So we only see movement for gold for a change or a shift. I see it in July. So it's going to stay pretty stagnant and stabilized. But I would say in July, because this is the Chariot, this is Cancer energy, so Cancer season, that's when I see there could be a shift with gold. So overall has great energy. It's very stable. It's still staying at its high. But yeah, it's looking like July for a change there. Let's take a look at our next question. And then I will also, after this next question, I'll come into the chat and I'll see what you guys are throwing in there. All right, so this next one was also requested through email. And again, you guys can go to starcanashores@gmail.com. And that's where you can send me your financial questions for Friday's show. So here we go. Let's do this one. Is Russia really trading 34% in renminbi, I think, for their transactions? And then the next question I will do just after that. So let's do that first one. Is Russia really trading 34% in renminbi for their transactions? Here we go. Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Star card. We also have the High Priestess. So it is giving me a yes. So for those of you that were curious about this question, it's a pretty dramatic yes, with the Ace of Wands in there, the Star of Aquarius, also the High Priestess being in there. It is a yes. So there's a yes for that question. Second, we have, is Russia really trading 34% in rubles for their national transactions? Let's see. Eight of Swords, King of Swords, and then the Ten of Cups. There's a little bit of a deceiving energy here, so I'm going to go with a no on this one. With the Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups is coming through as an illusion with that Eight of Swords and the King of Swords in the center there. Then the Three of Wands, it's showing a different direction. So I do feel that the second question is false. So that one is a no for the national transactions. So let's move on here. We're going to go into the live chat. I'm going to take a look and see what you guys are writing in there. Thank you guys so much for all your comments. So let's see if there's anything out there. And also, thank you. I saw a super chat up here. I don't know where it went. I got to find it again. But thank you so much. I'm about to find it. Pommy's Mommy, thank you so much. And your question was about silver. So what should we do with our silver? Well, with your silver, definitely hold on to it. It's, timeless. It is a timeless investment, silver and gold, of course. I love silver and gold. So I definitely feel stronger about that than most of like the cryptos and stuff. But XRP for sure. XRP gold and silver for sure. So if you have silver, you're good to go. Definitely if you can get, have as much as you can afford, but I think it's amazing. So definitely hold on to it. And thank you so much for your super chat, Palmy's mommy. Yeah, and I'm going to take a look in here into your questions from Judy Strop. And I hope I pronounced your name right. Let's see. This one's about Social Security. Is Social Security going to see some extra help like they keep advertising? Okay, so that's a great question because there's a lot of you that come to me in personal readings, and we do go over this quite often. So let's see if it's going to be the same outcome that I've been getting in my personal readings. Let's take a look. Is Social Security going to see some extra help like they keep advertising? Here we go. Seven of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Page of Cups, Four of Swords, Seven of Cups. Yes, it is a strong yes. So this is the past. The Seven of Pentacles is a reflection on the past. So it's going to change. It's going to strengthen. It's no longer going to be how it's been in the past. So it's going to strengthen. There's the Page of Cups, which is an offering and good news. Four of Swords to the Seven of Cups. So yes, there's multiple ways it's going to change, and it's going to be more abundant for those in the future. So it is looking like a big yes for that one. So that one is true. Very good question there, Judy. Let's take a look. I saw a question in here about Ascent Nutrition. So I want to address that one real quick. What is the best Ascent supplement specifically for eye health, or is there one? So what I have learned through a lot of reviews that have been written on the Ascent website about eye health. So if you are, for your vision, definitely it's that DHA. It's the algae oil DHA. So I want to throw that out there. And also on my website, arcanashores.net, it links my link to Ascent Nutrition. So feel free to jump on there and check out the algae oil DHA. That is the best for your eye health for sure. There's so many reviews about people healing their eyes with it as well. So take a look into that. Thank you for your question too. Let's see what else is out there. So that was a great question from Judy about the Social Security. Really appreciate that. Let's see from Jay Tar. Let's take a look at this one. Will the stock market crash 100% or more like 50 to 75%? Can you comment on rainbow currency and is it real? Okay, so let's do your first one first. Let's take a look. So will the stock market crash 100% or more like 50 to 75? So here we go. Here we go. Let's take a look. Knight of Wands, the Hermit, the Six of Pentacles. So now I'm looking at numerology. So yes, I'm saying the cards out loud, but I'm looking at the numerology. It's giving us, right now, it's giving us a 60% crash. So it's more so in that range of 50 to 75%. But right here in numerology, that would be an even 60%. So that's what I'm getting for the stock market crash, 60%. Now let's take a look at your next question. So rainbow currency, is it real? Okay, I've been asked a lot about this one. So let's take a look what the cards are going to show today for rainbow currency. Is it real? We have the Moon card, we have the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So it's not really real because this would be an illusion. We also have the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands. So no, it's saying it's not real. It's also saying it's an illusion. So that is the answer to that one. That was a fun one. So thank you for your question. Let's see what else is out there. Let's take a look. General question for the UK by Diane. So let's take a look at this one. So the general question about the UK, what can you and the cards tell us? So let's take a look. I'm just going to do a general energy check for the UK and your financial system out there. So let's take a look. Here we go. So this is really good, actually. You have a rebirth coming with the Empress. You have the Strength card. You also are getting the Ten of Cups. So the UK, it looks like you guys are going through a rebirth yourselves. You guys are going through a transformation. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, also the Two of Pentacles. There's definitely coming, you guys have your Tower moment coming as well as the US. So yeah, you guys are going to go through major changes as well. So your energy check is death and rebirth, if I had to sum it all up. That is the energy that's coming through right now. And like I said, I don't give dates or anything, but this does look like spring with that Taurus energy. I would say spring, summer. You guys are going to go through a major transformation. I feel like you guys are already on that anyway. You guys are already transitioning right now. So very cool. Thank you for your question. Let's take a look. I see a cool Trump question. I'll get back to that one. Let's cover the financials and then we'll get into that. Let's take a look. And like I said, guys, send your questions for next, because I know this is my first financial show in a while. But send your financial questions for next week's show to starcanashores@gmail.com. And then I will just pull them up when we get started with the show. So that'll be great. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is a lot of fun, guys, to keep our eye on the quantum financial system that is to come. It's already happening, so it's beautiful. But thank you guys all for your questions. This is good. So we're going to move a bit forward now. But we have XRP fans in the house here. So yeah, XRP now or after the crash? So let's take a look into XRP. I already know the answer to this, and I don't really have to pull cards, but we're going to because it's fun. So here we go. So is it better to buy XRP now or after the crash? Here we go. Definitely now. And I was going to say that before pulling cards. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords, and the Hierophant. So definitely now. You don't have to wait till after the crash. You want to have it now because it's going to come in big, and you don't want to be left out. You don't. And I'm going to hold up again XRP. If you want XRP, it's very cool to go to Mel QFS1776.com. He can help you with all of that. If you don't know how to get XRP, definitely connect with them and the team over there. But yeah, very cool. Definitely want to get your hands on some if you can, for sure. Miss Tinkerbell, thank you so much for your sweet comment there and your prayers. Thank you. Yeah, and this is my second show back after the break and the healing and stuff. So thank you so much. And just trying to reinvent myself and reestablish Arcana Shore. So I appreciate all your support and all of you that are coming to me for readings. Thank you so much. There are openings for next week. I open more spots, but I really appreciate all your support, especially during this time of transformation. I really appreciate you guys. So thank you. And my fur babies are on their way. So they'll be here tomorrow. So I'm really excited to see them for tomorrow too. So thank you guys much. Always. Thank you so much. And Lisa Victoria in the house. It's just so nice to see you guys all here. Thank you so much. And here's Kelly Ann 216. Great question. Will the Iraqi dinar RV by the summer and in 2024 in general? So, all right, let's take a look at summer for the Iraqi dinar, foreign currency, by summer. Here we go. 2024. This is interesting. So it's actually giving me more of like an early fall. We have strategy. We also have September. I do have Virgo, Queen of Swords. So Virgo begins August into September. So that's the strongest point that I'm feeling for the Iraqi dinar RV is more like that early fall, autumn. That's what I'm thinking. That's what we're getting in the cards here. So I would say Virgo season, but it is a yes for 2024. So that's very good. And let's see what else is out there. I'll take a couple more questions. Couple more questions for sure. There's that Trump question. I love Trump, so we got to do it. So Trump coming back in office publicly before the fall. Gee, I hope so. I really, really hope so. But let's take a look at the cards. Now for Trump, in case you're a newer follower, whenever there's a question about Trump, I get my gold cards. So let's take a look. They're my lucky gold cards. Will Trump be back in office publicly before the fall? Let's take a look. We have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, different deck, but we're getting Virgo again, the Hermit, Six of Pentacles, and the Star card. So it is giving me Virgo, and it's also giving me, unfortunately, January 24-25. So this is Aquarius, the rebirth time. But with the Virgo in there, and also that Knight of Wands and taking action with that Knight of Swords, it's showing us that he is going to be back, but not fully back. The whole rebirth, the biggest events that he's going to be shifting timelines for all of us and shifting directions of the country, all of that is really going to be activated at the beginning of next year. But yes, so it's basically like a partial yes, because we're getting a yes that he's taking action. Also, if you notice, the Six of Pentacles is generosity and helping the people, helping rebuild. So we're already going to know that he's back with a rebuilding plan for the people. And that includes financial, but everything, economy, everything. So we're going to see him set into action, it looks like in the fall, but a full-on return and the biggest changes are going to happen at the beginning of next year. So it is a yes, but big major changes 2025 January, that rebirth phase. So it is a yes all in all that he will be taking action before that contest, because I can't say that word on here on YouTube, but you know, the contest in the fall. And we also have to see many arrests take place. Okay, so we need to see many arrests take place as well beforehand. And I believe that's coming underway very shortly. Once the ball gets rolling with that, we're going to see several things all coming together. And that includes the financial system and the activation of that reevaluation in the quantum financial system. So yeah, we just have to let it play out in the series of events that they have got it planned for. But it's very entertaining, and we're ready. We stand ready. Definitely. Let's see. I'm going to take one more question. Here we go. One more question here. So this one's about Bitcoin. Okay. So will the Bitcoin investment that you made with CFX come through, or was it a scam? Okay, so let's take a look into this. CFX first. Let's look into CFX. The energy. I want to see the energy of CFX. Four of Cups, King of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So unfortunately, CFX doesn't have the best energy. It looks like it was planned. It was premeditated, so to take advantage. So let me look into the Bitcoin that you made, that investment of Bitcoin that you made. Let's take a look. Overall, was this a scam? King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So through the tarot, when you get the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, Queen of Swords. Like, your intuition is spot on. So I feel like you asked me this question because you pretty much felt it, that it was a scam, and you're right. So it is a yes. It is a yes to your question. But yeah, follow your intuition, follow your discernment, go with it. You were definitely right on that one. Yes. Let's take a look. But guys, definitely for next Friday. So I'll hold it up one more time. So here's the email. Oh, it's already up. Sorry. StarCanishores@gmail. So yes, send in your questions. So every Friday we can go over the top questions. If I see a lot of you kind of asking the same question, I just group it into one and inform it. But feel free. That's what this show is about, to help us kind of decode even other things that you're hearing on other channels. If you're not sure about your discernment or something, send in the question and I will pull cards on it, and we can see if it's true, or if this is really for real, or is it just to get views. So that's something very important that we need to start paying attention to, because it's out there, for sure. Let's see what else is out there. You guys, thank you so much for all your support too. Thank you so much. The Giving Soul, yeah, you're right on about that. The clone arrests, and yep, exactly. We need to start seeing that. And the sooner we see that, the sooner we can expect all these other things to come to fruition as well. So, for sure. Jean, where am I? I know, like, I get this question all the time because I'm always everywhere, right? But I finally made the choice, and I came back to Florida, where my heart, my soul belongs. So I'm definitely back in Florida. Currently, I am transitioning into a new place. So yeah, it's a transformative time right now. But I really appreciate all your love and support out there, guys. And one more time before I sign off, in case you didn't hear and you're new, I have a website, arcanashores.net. So I'm going to hold up that one more time. But yeah, arcanashores.net, and this is where you can find me for all my readings, all the different genres that I read in, and also teaching tarot. So that's something I'm really looking forward to working with you guys. We're also connected. Your intuition is very much on fire these days, as we stayed connected during this time in my life right now. It's amazing how you guys all felt. You felt something was up, and you emailed me, and most of your emails are spot on. So I'm still blown away by that, just on the connection. That's quantum. That's a quantum connection that we have with one another. So it's beautiful, and it's proof that as a collective, we are evolving. We're coming closer and closer to the next dimension. We are moving up. We're not going back, but we're moving up. So pat yourselves on the back out there, for sure. You guys are amazing, and I thank you all. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll be back Monday morning for Morning Mindset morning show, Coffee and Cards. So see you then. You guys take care. Bye.